I'm still thinking
Yeah,
about it.
you you'd have to kind of play it out. You know, try it out. So, oh yeah, and as Rashim said, just be very clear, and you can go back on the replay, and I'll be more than happy to post the YouTube link for the video where I came straight out and I said, I don't need you to do my show. Oh yeah,
What?
I absolutely. And you guys, how many of you guys were there yesterday? Caught me full out. I said I don't need one single person here. All 16 of you, you guys can go somewhere else, watch another show. I don't need you to do my show. I don't need you, right? Exactly. See, yeah, I
What?
thought so.
What happened to this?
Yeah, I don't, right? I don't need one of you in order to do my show. Which
Technically speaking,
and and that was kind of my point, guys. It's so to really even just reiterate and re-clarify, because I know some of you guys are going like, what? How could you possibly do that? What I was saying was that I don't need any person in an audience to talk to one person. What I think the audience brings that a one-on-one closed interview doesn't have is the interaction, is the questions, are they're connecting, they're bringing their own experience to it, and they're able to ask and come at it from maybe a different place where I wasn't coming from, but they still add value, and it's a great place for them to connect with each other as well. Um, so and that's kind of what I'm seeing in as where I see it. You know, to be honest with you, it's kind of a funny way, but that's where I see the future of this show going. And that's why, to me, reaching out and including more people into the show, that's an important part to me. So that's my predicting the future, is growing the community so that more people have an opportunity to watch and participate in the show.
so you really do want us here. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Are you kidding me? Absolutely. Absolutely. I love seeing everybody. I love getting to know you. Oh my goodness, check this out. Did someone say Google Plus? Yes,
Yes,
David.
yes.
I did.
Plus, deal with it.
I'm I am I converting to the dark side of the internet? So the predicting the future also. So David, yeah, I set up with the help of Terry, I set up a Google Plus community for the show. I'll
But what?
teach you the ways.
But what is the title? Is that the right term of the community? The name?
The name, let's see here. You know what? The name of it's a communities, and I'm dropping. I think that's the link. It's this huge link, and I haven't put it down. So where do you see by now opening Google Plus up? Where do you see that you could put this? I mean, where do you see that you could go with having a Google Plus community? Is that, do you see that that would be a place that you could venture into? Ah, finally.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, the pop up. Yeah, pin it, and then people can click on it. That's right. It. You go ahead and pin that.
Yep. I will pin that in just a moment here.
We're using the new
Right.
Google phrases.
Yeah. See, I don't know how that's gonna look though
Does that show up
on the
in here?
overall show. Yeah, it shows up, and I just put it out there. It shows up in the recording, so it shares it out. And Terry, yes, I mean David, yes, he told me about spam.
What
Oh,
about
did I
that?
drop the YouTube? What the heck?
That's you, not Google Plus.
That's pretty funny. No, that's my I just dropped that in the Blab group. Here, let's put that up here. There we go. Okay, so that's the G Plus community. There we go. Thanks for it. That, yes, that was my secret way of getting you all to click on the YouTube link. So I up my YouTube presence. Um, David, um, I literally just okay, it's shorter. Here, I'm gonna copy that over. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah. See, I learning this all. I'm gonna actually go over and drop this in on the Blab side too.
Good idea.
And so here's the thing, right? Predicting the future, I think Blab is going to be less and less relevant. I think that it's going to have less and less participation. It's going to become a really, at least the desktop side, it's going to become a really like super niche thing.
I think that's already started.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there at nighttime. So during the day, it used to be there was a big influx in the day, and then it kind of quelled around my dinner time, Eastern time, and then after about 6-7 o'clock at night, there'd be a whole huge influx of the, like I call them, like the night shows, whether it's just people hanging out or whatever. It's become a lot more of just literally hanging out and less and less and less and less and less. Yeah, exactly.
Wow. David, really?
Yeah, and honestly, the only reason why I post in Blab, because it's another thing to do, is because we've had such a long run on Blab. A lot of people, they're coming in less and less, to the point where Blab may just disappear for me. Blab, I use Blab to marketers marketing to other marketers. Excellent. And Angel, you're absolutely right on. Angel said it so well. She summed up all this. So that's where I see the future of Blab going.
Working to something else. After all, I hadn't realized that new Party Line app is actually a reconstituted Meerkat.
Yes.
So
That's exactly the truth.
maybe Blab will just fade as they promote. What's Bebo? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, like Swipe to Chill or Bebo, or I don't quite know. They're having an identity crisis.
Yeah.
And again, it's the same thing. Meerkat just shifted. It just took all of its users, and I wish there would have been a quicker overlap. I think they would have retained a lot more users to Meerkat to get them to that party line set. I'm not really sure, because I look at that Meerkat and now the Blab/Bebo app seem to almost be identical. Almost, because the concept is it's multiple people online. I mean, live streaming together. Ways to fail, Donnie says. Dump your old audience before new audience is in place. Excellent. It's a great growth strategy.
I'm actually thinking though that even though we're thinking that Blab is making a mistake, and maybe Meerkat made the same error, maybe there's a plan for Hey. Actually, maybe that's their plan. Maybe they want to be discovered by a whole new group of
Oh, absolutely. No, they were perfectly clear about that. That was not a secret.
minors, you know?
Yeah. This was not a secret of, oh, we're gonna slowly bring down. They were pretty blatant, pretty out there when they said, look, hey, what we want is mobile users, younger users. Okay, so now we know the shift. Now that put a lot of us into a place of going, okay, let's go find somewhere else. Let's go find somewhere else to go. And so I think, and guys, here, so talking about like predicting the future, which is, by the way, the topic of the show. And Pat, I do want to hear where you think your show's going to go, or what you're doing in the future. Same thing for you, Rashim. You're on. Means you got to talk about it. Okay, that's the rules. I do see people are now looking on other platforms because Blab didn't meet their needs, and that's a good thing, because now it's making us really, I don't know, like have a business, think in those terms rather than all the other things, which is just kind of like I just show up and expect people to come. Why aren't people coming to my show anymore? You know why? Because I'm not marketing like I should have been the whole time. And that's a simple answer. And I think if David Vaughn's here, I mean, he's gonna. I expect him to be all over the place about that. But anyway, welcome to everybody that just kind of came an influx in. You're welcomed to tweet this out and to share it, to invite maybe some other people that want to come in. But Pat, you were here first. I want to hear, where do you see your shows going, or what's a prediction that you have for what you're doing?
Still in flux, but Rasheen, first, you've got the locks, you've got the Venetian blinds. Now you need a dead plant hanging over your shoulder.
Where?
You see, I have my dead plant.
Oh, you have a dead plant. I thought you said I did.
No, you need a dead plant.
Oh, okay. See, I got it back right.
I did that. Okay.
I gotta change my shirt.
But as far as my show, okay, so I have two shows. Bull City Notes is a 5-minute show, which I'm going to do actually in a couple of minutes. I'm going to duck out and come back. But it's a 5-minute show that's gaining in popularity. Like as you were saying earlier, Jonathan, I really don't need anyone to actually watch that show. I record it very quickly, and I tell people this is only going to take 5 minutes out of your day. And I to Google Plus, Twitter, and I think that's about it. Yeah, and I use that as a marketing tool and also to tell people what's happening in my city. I tag everyone that I mentioned on Facebook so that they know that I'm talking about them. Hopefully that might translate into advertisers, who knows. But so I will continue to do that with Fire Talk.
Mm-hmm.
And I also, because of that YouTube playlist that they have with Fire Talk, I'm learning to add Bull City Notes
Mm-hmm.
to that.
Good.
I'm starting to drop in and watch my channel. So that's pretty cool. As far as TV Skywrite is concerned, I'm still trying to figure that out. I started with Google Plus, moved over to Blab. Now I'm at Fire Talk. It really doesn't matter where I do the show because, unlike you, most of my viewers see the show after.
So there's